All right, guys, welcome to the stream. We started a little bit early than usual because I wanted to talk a little bit before we go live to our reactions to AEW Dynamite tonight. I wanted to talk about the ongoing situation about what happened with the backstage fight with CM Punk and the Elite. We have more news about the consequences for this fight. According to news sources that I've seen, and I was trying to find, credible news sources that I trust, and I couldn't find anything until I saw this tweet from Dave Meltzer that apparently the Young Bucks, Kenny Omega, Michael Nakazawa, and Brandon Cutler have been suspended. Now, if you remember that the Elite just won the trios titles at All Out, so not good for the Elite. CM Punk and Ace Steel, I believe that is his name, I believe Ace Steel is either suspended or is going to be suspended or even fired. CM Punk, we should learn by the end of tonight or tomorrow what his situation is going to be, whether he's going to be suspended or even fired. This is big and bad news for CM Punk and us fans of Punk. But unfortunately, it's like your consequences have actions, and unfortunately, that these are the actions that Tony Khan has to take. And you know what? I applaud him. And if anyone doesn't applaud Tony Khan for these decisions that he's made, then you're an idiot. People have been clamoring for Tony Khan to do something, and the man is not sitting by. He just got Kenny Omega back, and he has to make the tough choice of suspending Kenny Omega for what happened. I mean, think about this. There are so many people that are getting suspended. Nakazawa, Brandon Cutler, all of the members of the Elite. I don't know if Hangman Adam Page was back there. I don't know if he. We haven't heard much about Adam Page with CM Punk. Maybe he's been trying to keep himself out of the situation. I don't know, but that's a lot of people that were involved in this fight. That's ridiculous. And yes, absolutely. What Ace Steel did, pulling Kenny Omega's hair, throwing a fucking chair at either Matt or Nick Jackson. I believe it was Nick Jackson. Totally unacceptable. I can understand because he was worried about his wife being in the room. Apparently, that was the case, and I believe that his wife, what I heard, had a medical condition, like she had a broken foot, like CM Punk did, so he was probably worried about her. But it's just like there are so many things that are transpired back there, and different people have different sources. Some people have said that the Young Bucks, knocked on Punk's door and, that he wasn't answering. And so some people have said that that the Young Bucks kicked the door down. Wrong time for a super kick party. Sorry, you got to make a joke sometimes just because it's so unreal. And then, if that's the case, I can understand why, Punk and Steel went into defense mode here. If that's really what happened, especially because, you're supposed to be executive vice presidents, your EVPs, you don't act like that. I don't care if you are a fellow wrestler, but when you have a title of EVP, you cannot just go around just, kicking doors down. Again, if that's really what happened, you have to act more like the responsible adult. CM Punk does not have a big role of being an EVP, so I don't hold him to a higher standard. When you have a title of an EVP or of a higher standard general manager, whatever the fuck you want to call yourself, you have more responsibilities in my eyes. That you have to be the responsible one. You have to be the one to really take a deep breath and calm the fuck down. You cannot rush into situations, without thinking clearly. Again, you have more of a responsibility when you are an EVP. You cannot just go around starting fights if that's really how it went down. There's just something weird on my desk. There might be a peanut. Didn't expect that. Maybe I went a little bit live too early. I was expecting to talk longer, but absolutely, we're gonna stay here until AEW Dynamite comes on. So if anyone wants to chat, we're just talking about the whole situation about going down with Punk, possibly being suspended or even fired after this whole situation, and what a big loss that would be for Tony Khan. Punk came back. It was a big deal for everybody. And Punk did bring eyes on the product. Fans crying, fans cheering for joy for, the man who brought them back to professional wrestling in WWE. And, when you think about it, when Punk, did the pipe bomb, people were tuning in to see CM Punk. And so, Punk brought a lot of eyes onto, wrestling for fans again. So people got to see the Shield. They got to see all. That's pretty much the biggest thing. That they got to see the rise of Daniel Bryan. There's that too. Now, something I want to talk about here is that I've seen people start going like, "Oh man, you don't see this in WWE." It's like, yes, you have. It's like, just because you haven't seen it recently doesn't mean that it hasn't happened before. This is the first big real hurdle that I think, not the first big real hurdle, but the first big notch into AEW, I believe. Tony Khan has had to jump through hurdles before. Brody Lee, his passing, unfortunately, but he really handled the whole situation as best as he could. COVID during the pandemic, with wrestling, not being able to be what it was. Tony Khan, for a new company of AEW, has gone through a lot of hoops and handled them greatly, in my opinion. This is the first time that the situation was not handled perfectly at first, but now Tony Khan has actually stepped up and he's really starting to, work like a boss. And just think about how quickly it went down. Sunday was the blow off of everything, and so, but they couldn't make announcements because apparently there's legal issues that are going on backstage because of the whole situation. It's just crazy, man. But just don't. I don't want people to just say, "Well, you know what, man, I can't believe what has happened to this company." I said it myself on Monday that it was sad to hear about the situation, and I said that people need to sit down and talk this out, but there's no talking it out. Actions are being taken, and I mean, they're good actions because, maybe I'm an optimist and I like to think the best of people and thinking that things can be taken care of peacefully. But, sometimes when you just pull off a situation like what happened backstage, it's unacceptable. And sometimes you just can't sit down and talk things out. Sometimes you just have to take action and just do suspensions and, again, even possibly firings for CM Punk. Again, that's a big loss for Tony Khan. But there are still so many wrestlers that, Tony got. Adam Cole, Bryan Danielson, Chris Jericho, John Moxley, and think of the stars that Tony Khan has been able to create himself. Orange Cassidy, MJF, Darby Allin. He still has Sting. There's Miro. Unfortunately, Malachi Black might be out. I don't know. I don't think it's been actually confirmed whether Malachi Black has gotten his release that he asked for. I don't know. I can't say on that one. But Brody King, even though the House of Black was a good get for Brody, Brody's still a star in his own right as well, too. Buddy Matthews, he's got potential to, there's a lot of wrestlers that Tony Khan still has at his disposal that he can utilize. Kyle O'Reilly is unfortunately injured, and Bobby Fish apparently was let go, which I don't understand why you would let go of Bobby Fish. Maybe, they tried to reach some contract agreement and couldn't, get to it. But I don't understand why you would let, Bobby Fish go and keep Kyle O'Reilly. No offense, Kyle is awesome, but I think Bobby Fish is also awesome. And just, you got Red Dragon, and now no more Red Dragon unless they're waiting for Kyle to get back, then bring Bobby back. But I don't know. That seems weird to me. So there are still a lot of wrestlers that, and of course FTR, Tony Khan still has FTR. And so there's a lot of still good wrestlers that Tony Khan has at his disposal. So just don't think that oh shit, this is the end for AEW, it could only get they're all downhill from here. Not the case. It's not the case. Definitely, I think that then this could be a good thing. With the major stars out of the way, there's always opportunity to grow more stars, and of course the stars that you already have. Wheeler Yuta, again, Bryan Danielson's still there. They still have a lot of great talent that are still there at their disposal. So even though that the Bucks and Omega, no offense to Brandon Cutler, but those are the three big ones that have been suspended. And then of course CM Punk, we still don't know what's going to happen with Punk, but Tony Khan, or however it's going to go down, apparently an announcement is going to be made of what's going to happen with the trios titles and the world championship, and I like that. I like the fact that they're going to announce it on air. They're going to talk to us about it because this is a major story, and it's not like people don't follow it. Us wrestling fans of today, we're on social media. We hear things, we see things, and sometimes you don't even have to be on social media to hear this stuff. You just be here on YouTube. Kids scroll through YouTube. It's yeah, I definitely went live a little too early, but I already made the title. We're already live. I didn't realize. I thought I was going to talk for 30 minutes, but I've already pretty much said everything I need to say. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. All the news that has been given so far. We just have to wait and see what's going to happen with CM Punk. I mean, it's very unfortunate that this happened. And it's very smart of Hangman that Adam Page has not got involved in this since what happened at Double or Nothing. Hangman hasn't started any arguments with Punk. He hasn't. He didn't go into the locker room to start any fights with Punk. He's just been Hangman's just been lying in wait to see what's going to happen. And again, that's another star. Hangman Adam Page. He did not get suspended, so. That's another star that Tony Khan still has at his disposal for him to utilize. So it's very smart of Hangman to have just been sitting back and just not causing any disturbance, not getting involved in anything. And I guess if you want to make a joke of this or anything, but if Punk does get fired, I guess Cole Cabana can come back to AEW Dynamite. I don't know if Punk really got Cole Cabana moved to Ring of Honor. I don't think that he would do that. Punk said, he really doesn't give a fuck about where Cole Cabana works or whatnot. But it's definitely a crazy situation. But again, I think that Tony Khan is really handling the situation as best as he can. Right now, again, he had to wait. You can't make any announcements because there was legal actions that were being taken. And so, this right now we're hearing news of, the suspensions that have been laid out towards the Elite. And we're going to hear news on Punk, either by the end of the night or you'll hear something tomorrow. It's a fucked up situation for Tony Khan, and I feel for the man. All he wants to do is provide good wrestling out there to be an alternative for fans who were sick and tired of WWE's bullshit out there. And, I still call Triple H on some of his bullshit. Oh, they beat our developmental. No, they didn't. They beat your third brand, like you said, motherfucker. So shut up. And then what did Triple H say? Oh, I just book places that I think will do good business. I'm not there to block anybody. The fuck you aren't. You booked your freaking Worlds Collide show on the same day of AEW is All Out. So, but I mean, that's at a different time slot. So I don't know if that really affects anybody, but you never know. Maybe some people are like, oh, I've had my fill of professional wrestling for the day, and they just like, I'll watch the replay later on or something. Who knows? But honestly, again, just like there are still a lot of good things that we have here with AEW. So even though we've lost temporarily, we've lost the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega, due to suspension. So we're gonna find out what happens with the trios titles tonight. Um, Honestly, we just had a tournament for the trios titles, so I would say just pick, maybe 3 trios teams to go at it, later on, like maybe next week, to find who else wins it, and maybe we'll have a tournament to see who goes to the finals. Because remember, MJF won the poker chip, so he should be in the finals. But I don't think MJF should just be gifted the world title. I think that you should hold, in my personal opinion, I think maybe a tournament to see who goes on to the final to face MJF. Maybe at the Grand Slam show. I don't remember which week that is, because I don't think you want to wait until November till you go to Full Gear to do the final there. I think that's too long, because I think Full Gear is in November. I think that's usually when it is at. So I think a tournament to decide who will face MJF for the world title. I think that's what should be done, in my personal opinion. So let's see if my predictions are right on that one tonight. Don't know, but it's a very exciting show because you've got no idea what's really going to happen. What I would love to see happen, I would love to see Jon Moxley open the show and just come out there and just say, you know what, there's a lot of bullshit that's been going on in the back. A lot of people just been poking bears and fighting, and you know what? This is where we do our fighting. We do our fighting out here in the ring. We have problems, we solve it out here in this wrestling ring where we fight like men and we fight like wrestlers out here. I was going to say fight like men, but we also got women in there, of course, too. So maybe we just throw in wrestlers. And then Moxley would be like, so allow us to just give you some good old-fashioned pro wrestling. And then we have Wheeler Yuta and Daniel Garcia in our opening contest, because I think that's a good way to start the show. Put those two out there and just have fans just love wrestling. Just forget about the worries about what's been going on backstage and just enjoy some good old-fashioned wrestling. So we'll see. There's a lot of customers that need. I'm getting notifications from from some of my games on my phone. Yeah, I definitely went live way too early. I was expecting to talk a lot. I think sometimes you don't realize how fast you can get through talking. Because I noticed what time it was when I went live, and I'm like, oh shit! I was like, it's close to 6:30. I wanted to go live at 6:30 because I'll probably be talking for half an hour about all this stuff before AEW comes on, and then I'm like, looking at it now, and not much. No, I got through all the news. I got through everything I wanted to go through, but I've already put the title up. I guess I could end the stream and just say my reaction to everything that's going on right now, but fuck it. We'll just sit here and chat. So it's going to be an interesting show tonight, to say the least. Can't imagine. I mean, what are we gonna hear about MJF? The man certainly he had a lot to say last time, and now he's got there's more to be said. I mean, at this point, is MJF going to be the baby face? I mean, it's pretty hard for MJF to be the heel at this point now, because I mean, Punk's gone. He tried to be a heel in Chicago when he flipped off the fans, but I don't think it did much. Moxley flips off the fans, and everyone starts booing the fuck out of him at times. Oh, shit. I got a gallon of water here. I'm pretty sure you can see the top of it, and it's filled to the top, so I might spill some of this all over myself. Shit. Slowly but surely. I did it. Yeah. My hair looks actually pretty darn good, though. Oh, man. I don't know if you noticed, I shaved. Looks very good now. I'm not a furry beast. Although I think some people will miss it. God. Got 15 minutes before we go live. with Dynamite, and I'm just curious, how are they going to open the show? Are they going to open the show with a match? Are they going to open the show with MJF? Are they going to open the show with the announcements of the trios titles? I don't think that you can just, with a big announcement like that, I don't think you can just, throw Excalibur to say, here's what we're going to do. I think you really need, I think this is a rare moment where Tony Khan should make an appearance and just, go out there and say, I don't think he should be the one to apologize to the fans, but it's like you can't put Punk out there to be like, I'm sorry to all of you. It's like, no, there's no exceptions. It's like if the Bucks and Omega don't get to go out there and say I'm sorry before they have to leave for their suspension, Punk doesn't get any special treatment. And that's what I love about this is that, because again, you have to wait around because Punk's not getting off. He's not getting off with this, He's either getting suspended or fired, released, whatever you want to call it. So Punk is not getting out of this empty-handed. It's just right now, people are trying to decide, or Tony Khan, and probably talking with, some of his, people backstage, trying to decide what to do about this whole situation. I think I also heard that Christopher Daniels was suspended. That's another person that's in this fight here. And I don't know if this was confirmed at all, but I saw, someone say that, Chris Jericho is the one who managed to calm things down a little bit, backstage there. And I think that's freaking awesome how Jericho is, not just a wrestler, he's someone you can go to talk to for advice, but he's also that guy who is like Tony Khan's, I don't know if I'd call it the right-hand man, but he can be there for Tony Khan because Jericho, he loves it. He loves this business. He loves the company. He stands up for Tony Khan and he stands up for this company. He really believes that it's the best company in the world to work for, and I love that loyalty that Jericho has. You can't say the man is not loyal to his company. He stands up for, when they said, "Oh, it's a sprint, or it's a marathon, not a sprint," or however they phrased it. Jericho was like one of the first people to really, call WWE out on their bullshit, and then called Triple H on his bullshit when Triple H said, "Oh, they beat our developmental," and Jericho's like, "You called it a third brand for years." It's like you can't backtrack now. So, yeah, I love that Jericho has that loyalty in him towards his company. I just can't believe that I said to myself on Sunday before the match even happened, I was like, man, I fucking hate how Jon Moxley worked his ass off for this company, and they're just giving Punk the title. It's like this man worked his ass off, gave us great matches. And then it's just like, oh, Punk's back. Thanks for everything, Mox, but we're gonna take Punk back. It's just like, oh, what a kick in the ass there. But I don't know. We'll see what they do with Jon Moxley. They called in some big names. I guess Jericho wasn't supposed to be there for the show, but they called him in, and I guess maybe Jon Moxley wasn't supposed to be there, but they called him in for the show. So we're gonna see what happens. Again, there's still a lot of big time names that we have there: Sting, Darby Allin, Miro, Moxley, Danielson, Jericho, Adam Cole will be back. Hopefully soon. And of course, we have MJF. I think I already said MJF's name. So, still got a lot of wrestlers that we can utilize, even though the Bucks and Kenny have been suspended. And again, Punk, don't know what's going to happen with him. One of two things: suspension or, future endeavors, kid. It's a sad situation of that this escalated like this. And honestly, if Punk really felt like that, you can address the Cole Cabana situation. I think that was fine to try to put that to bed because people kept talking to Punk about the whole Cole Cabana situation. And, if you pay attention to CM Punk news, he's already talked about what went wrong with him and Cole Cabana. This was years ago he talked about what went wrong. So the fact that he had to speak out on this again, it kind of sucks for the man. But I think that was okay for him to bring up, but then he just kind of went off the rails a little bit, talking about, Hangman again. And that's where I was like a little bit pissed off at, because it's like, if Punk really feels that Hangman deserved a receipt for what, Hangman said by, going off script, then, fine, whatever. When you call them out and Hangman couldn't come out because he wasn't scheduled to, then so be it. That was a receipt. You're done. Fair is fair. But then Punk went the extra step and called Hangman a dumb, mind-headed fuck or whatever. And it's just like, dude, it's like, you already said something about Hangman before. Stop going into it again. It's just like, now you're being an asshole because you went out and did what you did, and then you're saying something else about him again. And then just talking about, the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega. I don't know if the Young Bucks or Kenny have ever leaked out anything. According to Brian Alvarez and Dave Meltzer, they're the only ones that I've really watched right now on the whole situation. I've watched Wrestle Talk as well, but the big time news sources out there, like Alvarez and Dave, they did not. They said that the Bucks, they've never gotten any, leaked information like that whatsoever. So there's a lot of stuff that definitely has happened, and just can't believe it, man. All Out was just this Sunday, and in the past, I don't know, let's call Sunday the day that everything happened in time to stand still, and then Monday is the time that action needed to take place. But fuck, everything just happened so quickly. Punk on the media scrum, and then the fight, and then legal actions being taken, and now suspensions and a possible firing, and holy shit, man. It's just, there's a lot that's going on, and so we're gonna have to find out what happens tonight. Again, if anyone just joins here, keep in mind that we're going to hear about the Trios titles and the World Heavyweight Championship. And again, I think that Tony Khan is doing everything right that he can right now. And again, should something have been done on Sunday? Absolutely. I think Tony Khan should have stepped up and just said, you know what, Punk, let's not talk about that. Why don't we do this? But in the state that CM Punk was in, I think that would have only pissed off CM Punk more. And, I really don't know what Tony Khan could have said or done. It's very hard to be in that position where you are. But the steps that Tony Khan has taken right now, don't think that the man's don't think the man's a pushover. He is clearly showing right now that your actions have consequences. No matter how big of a star you think you are, you work for me, and I'm, going to take control here. This is not how I want my business to be run. I do not want people to look at me as like, oh, everyone can just, go around me and do whatever the fuck they want. It's like, I don't want people to walk on eggshells, but at the same time, you can't just, do what you want. We have rules here. And that's what I think that people really want. They want, a nice creative freedom to have with AEW. They want a good relationship with their boss, but in the end, that is also their boss. So they need to, treat him like it. They got to, come to him, for saying what they want to do that night and get his opinion. Would this be okay for you? And if Tony would just goes like, yeah, just run it by, so-and-so. And if he says it's cool, then I'm cool with it. Simple shit. It should be so simple. And I just don't understand, how wrestling can be so complicated for people backstage at times. I think that people just have such gigantic egos at times that it just gets out of control. And I don't know. Maybe it's because I don't work backstage there that maybe I don't really get all of it. But it's just like, to me, as a consumer on the outside world, I just feel like that it shouldn't be this difficult. But again, the right steps are being taken by Tony Khan, and I feel for the man because he's had to go through a lot of bullshit. And AEW has only been open for about 3 years at this point, I think. I'm not someone who always has all of the notes written down. But doing my best. I try to keep everything fresh in my brain as best as I can. And who knows, maybe one day I'll start actually taking note. Do notes more often, so I have what I need to have in front of me. But Tony's gone through a lot of bullshit since he created AEW. As I stated earlier, Brody Lee's passing, the pandemic, the speaking out movement, and then all of this. Tony Khan's had to go through a lot of shit, and he's still around. The man is still fighting, and he's still pushing through everything that's been going on. And so I tip my hat to the guy, again, because he's gone through so much, and he's not backing down. People have been trying to say that, Tony, needs to take action, and he's doing just that. Because again, there was apparently you can. What I read is that Tony couldn't make any statements about any statements at all because of legal actions being taken. So that's why a statement was not made. Yeah. But we're going to be going live with AEW Dynamite in just about 4 or 5 minutes. I said 4 or 5 because I was expecting, yep, there it is, 6:56. There we go. So thankfully soon you'll actually be able to see live reactions instead of me just sitting here talking, trying to keep y'all entertained for the time being. I think I'll put a thumbnail or a time slot in the description. I'm going to write that down. My fancy flashlight pen. You like? So, excuse me, I'll just write this down so I can remember for myself that I have to put a time slot in the description as to when the live reactions start, so you all can see that. Put in description like that. Sometimes I write so fast, I put an M instead of an N. Put in description the time slot when AEW goes live. Yes. All right, well, we got that. Let's go ahead and get Hulu opened up so we can get that started, raring to go. I can get the live reactions getting going soon. I'm going to close out the music. I don't even know if you heard any of that in the background. I didn't want to have to talk over the music. Nope, that's not what I want. 21 recordings I have of AEW apparently on Hulu. Cool. I go live for all of them. Let's see. It says that AEW is going to go live at 7:05, but they always say that because we all know that we have to have our Big Bang Theory. I like the show, although I don't watch it really all that often. But 2 more minutes, and I'm gonna guess it's Olive Garden on the TV on the commercial. Is that Olive Garden? I'm seeing lots of pastas. Oh, yep, that's definitely Olive Garden. You see the salad and the breadsticks. I know I talked about this last time, I think, but definitely Olive Garden. If you have one that is by you, you can go there for lunch. I got a chicken parmesan, which came with the pasta and the soup, and of course the breadsticks. And I got all of that for about $15. And then, of course, you got to tip your waitress. So, but what a deal. Can't complain. It's a steal and a good deal. Winner, chicken dinner. I didn't know that Big Bang Theory was apparently PG. But oh well. All Elite Wrestling starting in 1 minute. if Leonard, I think his name is, will stop talking, we can get to the show early. So we're gonna find out who's opening the show, how it's opening. It's gonna be interesting. Although I was very confused because I don't watch Big Bang Theory a lot, but this is the show that always comes on before AEW. And then when I saw that, what's his name? I forget. What's oh God, I forgot the main character's name. It's not Leonard. Shit. This doesn't matter. I'm so sorry. Again, I went live way too early. I did not. I thought I was going to be talking a lot more, but I got pretty. Sheldon, that's his name. I didn't know that Sheldon moved out of his house. So, all right, here we go. Starting live right now.
Live starts now on TBS.
This is good. This is exciting. I think I have to new. It's a new promo video. CM Punk is not in the promo video. No shit. I'm just gonna connect this to a Bluetooth speaker, so we can have a little bit of brighter, or not brighter, a little louder. The devil himself. So we're definitely keeping with the Stokely Hathaway.
Now connected to Lucas's iPhone.
What does this mean for all elite wrestling? It's coming home to me.
I know I can hear it. I hope you guys can hear it too.
Collectively this past Sunday night. Shocking. Just shocking turn of events. Back. I mean, what was the speech? Where do we go now? Well, you said it right, you guys. Where do we go now? I mean, he got the Jeff right, which means he will get a future title shot, right? Yes, he does. And speaking of titles, we have this address from AEW CEO, President, and General Manager Tony Khan.
Okay, here we go.
Hi, thank you for joining us tonight, and welcome to AEW Wednesday Night Dynamite on TBS. Following All Out on pay-per-view this past Sunday night, I've been forced to vacate the AEW World Championship, as well as the AEW World Trios Championship. New World Trios Champions will be crowned live tonight in our opening contest in a fight between two of the most storied trios in AEW's history.
Okay, that's
Orange
fair.
Cassidy and the Best Friends versus the AEW All-Atlantic Champion.
That's fair.
And the Lucha Brothers, the Death Triangle. The AEW World Championship is the single most prized title in all of combat sports, and it will be decided in the grandest way possible. The AEW Grand Slam Tournament of Champions, with 7-time World Champion Chris Jericho, former AEW World Champion and AEW World Tag Team Champion Hangman Page, 6-time World Champion Bryan Danielson, the all-time longest reigning TNT Champion Darby Allin, 3-time TNT Champion Sammy Guevara, and 3-time World Champion Jon Moxley, fighting in a huge series of matches starting tonight. And a World Champion will be crowned 2 weeks from tonight at Arthur Ashe Stadium in New York City at AEW Dynamite Grand Slam. I promise you that tonight is going to be a great night of professional wrestling, and AEW will be at our very best these next few weeks on the road to AEW Grand Slam. Thank you again, and back to you, Excalibur, Tony, and Taz.
Well, Tony, we've been saying
That was fair. That's fair.
once again with Grand Slam.
That was fair. Honestly, I don't think Tony Khan deserves any boos for that at all. I think I heard a couple boos out in the crowd there, but Tony doesn't deserve it. He and I think so. You're gonna get crowned a new world champion, so MJF will be facing that world champion.
Maxwell Jacob Friedman. Can't wait.
So again, I think Tony is doing the best that he can, and I think he has made a great decision. I can't believe this. MJF being cheered by the fans, and but he's still flipping off everybody. Oh, what's he gonna say? What's he gonna say?
I'm so happy. MJF is back. I didn't know he was a Bills fan, Taz. Oh, come on. You kidding me? You love the Bills. Hey, you guys watch a lot of games together? Not really.
Wow. Can't believe this. This is so weird. Weird way you get cheered for that.
Now listen up, Buffalo. First things first. Who's excited to see MJF?
Person in the chat, can you tell me if you can hear the audio from the show?
Quarterback of all time, Josh Allen.
Just want to make sure that everyone can hear this here.
Buffalo. Now, we're going to get down to brass tacks a little bit here, okay?
Thank you.
Last time you guys saw me, I might have said some offensive stuff. I'm just being honest.
Gonna need a water break.
But I think we can all agree.
I can't hear what they're chanting. You were right. Wow.
We can all agree I didn't mean it. I was just kidding, right? I mean, honestly, everything I said. I love AEW, guys. I'll never leave this place. AEW! AEW! I love it. Guys, when I called you all stupid marks, I didn't mean it. I was just kidding, because without you, there's no MJF. So how about a round of applause for yourself, huh?
I'm just waiting for him. They have not fired him yet, to my knowledge.
To address the big fat smelly elephant in the room.
Punk is
No, ma'am, I'm not talking about you.
Punk is either getting suspended or fired by either the end of the night, or we'll hear something tomorrow.
You're gorgeous.
So yeah, we gotta wait on that one.
Now, as you know, our world title has been vacated. There is don't boo, hold on. There is going to be a tournament of champions
They should- yeah,
crown a new AEW World Champion. And if there's one thing we can agree on, I know one guy who deserves that championship.
I know if this was a fucking work, I'd be like, holy shit, this is the greatest work in the history of wrestling.
Buffalo. So I'm not going to do that tournament. Do you know why?
Because you've already,
Because I got a chip that guarantees me a title shot
yeah.
any damn time I want. And also, don't know if you heard, Tony's also paying me a boatload of freaking money. Now listen.
What a con artist. You.
Now hear me out.
They should say you deserve it.
Hold on, guys. Seriously, I only have so much time allotted. Shut up, please, Jesus. All right, listen.
This is so weird. He's babyface, but also healing it up at the same time.
There's one thing I know to be true. It's that right now you might think we're in dark times, but we're not. What we need is leadership. And I cannot think of one more person more trustworthy. Now let me tell you a story. There was once a wise Jewish man, and his name started with an M. And when his people were
I didn't even think about that. That's a good one.
weak and they needed help, he split the sea wide open and he walked them straight to the promised land. Buffalo, I'm not telling you I'm Moses. That's ridiculous. I'm better than Moses.
And he knows it.
Win that world title because my name is Maxwell Jacob Friedman, and I'm better than you.
So weird. He is. Oh, Moxley. The former champion who deserved to stay champion. Honestly, I would have loved to have seen Moxley stay champion in Chicago. I would not have minded that one bit. He worked his fucking ass off, and I want to hear what Moxley has to say about the whole situation. I would not mind. Exactly. Which one are we talking about, Moxley or MJF? Fuck, they're both entertaining. Who the fuck cares? We love both. Why not, dude? I agree. Why not both, my man? Both guys deserve that world title, Mox and MJF. So Excalibur has said that, you know, our opening contest matchup will be the trios titles between Death Triangle and Best Friends. Someone brought the CM Punk flag. I'm surprised by that. The only downside is I wish that we could see CM Punk just to hear the loud boos that the man would probably get. Oh man, that's the only thing I wished. I was waiting for this all day.
You are absolutely full of crap.
No.
So let me get this straight, Jonathan. You think I'm not being sincere here in Buffalo, New York? In front of all these grotesque, poor lordasses who have quite possibly the worst football team in the history of the United States of America.
There's the MJF we know. I love it. Yes. Fucking love it. There's the real MJF. That's what I was hoping for.
John, I don't know if you're a little bit woozy considering you went to sleep on Sunday.
Good call.
But maybe you got a point. Maybe I don't care about AEW. Maybe I don't care about these people.
Yeah.
Maybe, just maybe,
I don't think Punk's gonna come back.
More than a bargaining chip that I can use for the bidding war of 2024.
Oh, I want Mox to tear into MJF.
Maybe I take that title to a real wrestling company.
Oh,
With real fans.
fucking dick.
And real wrestlers like my friend and hero, the American roller coaster, Cody Rhodes.
Fucking dick, MJF.
I'm holding a microphone, you bums. Keep your mouth shut.
You love it. They were cheering him and he could turn them around.
I get to work for a
Just like that.
boss, the only con in professional wrestling that's worth a damn.
Oh,
Saint Nick.
what a fucking dick.
To quote the greatest wrestler of all time and my personal hero, The Game.
Oh, my God.
That is what's best for business.
Dude is going all in with no pun intended, I think. Fucking tear him apart, Mox. Shut the fuck up.
This is not the time, and this is not the place, and I am in no mood. You need to leave this ring right now.
Tear him apart.
I'll make you leave.
Tear him apart, Mox. Wait. Is Max gonna fight with Stokely Hathaway in the Blackpool Combat Club? Remember, Claudio's not been suspended, nor is Bryan Danielson or Wheeler Yuta. So they're still all the members of the Blackpool Combat Club. Max's shirt got caught under his watch, maybe. Oh, he's not wearing a watch. It just got caught. Fuck it, I want to hear. I don't want to see him fight. I want to hear Mox just go all out. I guess no pun intended on that one. I just want to hear Mox just fucking talk, man. I just want him to call Punk a pussy or whatever. I don't know.
Hey, your theme music sucks, by the way.
Shut up! Come on, Mox.
Buffalo, New York, I am in no mood.
Drop my pen.
I am pissed off. I am embarrassed. I am pissed off about a great many things, but none more so than the fact that I'm standing here without the AEW World Championship. The only material possession in the world that matters to me, but the belt itself, it's just metal, it's just leather, there's a bunch of them, you can buy one online yourself, put it up on your wall, that doesn't mean anything. What means something to me is what the AEW World Championship represents. And that means something to me, and that means something to a lot of people. The AEW World Championship represents passion for this sport, passion for this business. It represents the passion of the guys and girls in the back and the fans that fill the arenas and watch at home. Those three letters in the AEW World Championship, they represent heroes during a pandemic at a time when the world needed heroes. It represents the dream, the vision that we all had when we started this thing years ago. And we wanted to show the world just what wrestling could be. The AEW World Championship represents
This man is
taking the dark and ugly side of this business and letting it die with another generation. The World Championship represents the freedom to be as great as you are willing to dare to be.
This man is God in AEW. I don't give a fuck. He's the backbone, blood and soul.
It's better than I was the day before, even if it's just a little bit better, even if nobody notices but me. That World Championship represents slaying demons. That World Championship represents everything I love about this business.
Fucking Mox.
This is great.
Tony's that seems like a pure comment Tony Schiavone made. Not like he had the scripters to that.
Passion. I love it. But the fact remains on Sunday,
I'll get to you in a sec, Thunder. I'm sorry.
and that's on me. That's my fault. I made mistakes. I got pinned. That's on me. I missed the game-winning shot. And I was supposed to be on vacation right now, like till about 2 days ago. But here's another chance to take another shot when the game's on the line. This tournament of champions, and it's one hell of a shot. That's one hell of a big rock to push all the way to the top of the hill again. Chris Jericho, the greatest of all time. Bryan Danielson, the best pure wrestler to ever step foot in the ring, a better wrestler than I'll ever be. Darby Allin, Hangman Page, Sammy Guevara, three dudes all younger than me, faster than me, more naturally gifted than I could ever be. So yeah, that's a hell of a shot. The winners always want the ball when the game is on the line. The ace always wants the ball. And I want the ball. So hell yeah, I'm gonna take the shot. guys, I literally have goosebumps. This is powerful, man. Because this isn't just time to win. This isn't just the fourth quarter. This isn't just winning time right now. This is time to be a legend.
Moxley said everything that needed to be said in that promo. He literally said everything that needed to be said, that needed to be represented for this company. He didn't have to name drop CM Punk. He didn't have to call him out or anything like that. He literally just said everything that needed to be said about what this company is supposed to be, about, you know, what this company represents, the title, what it represents. But Thunder, as what you said, Jabo Thunder, what you said about WCW, NWO vibes. Honestly, AEW's future, not that uncertain. You know, we still have plenty of people here in this promotion that can definitely, you know, carry the ball without CM Punk being there. We got, you know, MJF, we got Darby Allin, Eddie Kingston, who is a fan favorite still by fans. Hangman Adam Page still. Definitely a lot, and Bryan Danielson too. A lot of good wrestlers here that the fans love and that, you know, are worthy here. And fuck, Orange Cassidy. I don't know if Orange Cassidy could be world champion, but hey, he's still young, and you never know. Oh wow, we're seeing Hangman Adam Page and Danielson tonight. Oh, I was gonna say, remember? Oh yeah, that's right. Wardlow against Tony Nese. Not sure I'm really interested in that match, but we'll see. What's an eliminator? I never understand what an eliminator match is. I believe that's a title match. I literally hate when they say that, though. Just call it a title match, guys. But yeah, also to respond to you on your other comment, but Kofi Kingston, love the fucking guy. I freaking are we talking about Eddie Kingston or Kofi? I'm sorry. The media scrum definitely. Tony did not handle it properly. Definitely, he something more needed to be done to take better control of the situation that happened with Punk. But you know, as far as what Tony Khan's doing right now, he's definitely handling the situation very well, in my opinion. But definitely, I think Tony Khan could use more help with other people backstage. I think he's doing that. I think he's worked on some people, bringing them in. But there we go, opening contest finally. But you know, not like I'm complaining, because a lot of things can be said, because people need their faith restored in AEW, and we have Death Triangle taking on the Best Friends for the Trios titles here tonight. Yeah, I love Jane. And so Tony Khan's really giving us a great show. He's trying to do the best that he can to give us just good wrestling here tonight. Yes, Danhausen. I don't think I can do a really good Danhausen impression. It's fun to try, though. Oh yeah, I love that. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, because maybe they should have given it to Dark Order, you know. But all right, Alex Reynolds, you know, picking up a small injury or a major injury, not sure. But either way, that's all right, man. Take care. You know, enjoy the show with your humans. Enjoy. Have a little drink on me. Thanks, bud. Thanks for joining in. I appreciate it. I love it. I am getting more viewers with you guys every week that I'm doing this. It's a lot of fun with you guys here. There we go. Orange Cassidy and Pac. I just watched their match a couple days ago at Revolution. Still one of my favorite matches. It was fun to be there. I was there at Revolution. Oh, damn it. Pac tagged out. I was paying attention to my screen a little bit, to my computer screen a little bit. I'm swaying back and forth in my chair. I'm having a little fun here. I'm excited. I'm having fun. On a night like tonight, honestly, like we just need good wrestling where everyone's just having fun. And these wrestlers are going to do just that for us here tonight. Penta El Cielo Miro. Stokely Hathaway. Apparently going to talk tonight. Oh, Alex caught it. Nice job, Alex. Although, I don't know, is MJF going to be out there with Stokely? I don't know if that's the group. Oh, wait a sec. Wait a minute. Wait. It's the simple shit. How can you not love that? The wrestlers just sometimes have to do some of the most simple things to catch the fans' attention. Penta tosses the glove. Orange Cassidy tosses the sunglasses to Danhausen. Cassidy was trying something fancy, and Penta just caught him right in the ribs with a kick. Nice spinning. Whoa. Nice takedown there from Cassidy, who does the kip up there. Cassidy is definitely... Oh, don't forget, Pac is the bastard. He has... Holy shit, Ray Phoenix, man. I'm sorry, I gotta go back and see that. The man looked like he was floating in air. He got such hang time and just stayed there, it looked like you put it on pause. My God, Phoenix is just incredible. There we go. Death Triangle thinking about flying. Oh, but in comes the best friends. Death Triangle gets tossed to the outside of the floor. I love best friends. Wait a sec. I love the spot by Orange Cassidy. Oh, I love that. I just love they launch him off and they just front roll. If you're watching this with me, how can you not love the reactions that I gave, the little smile on my face? Doesn't it make you happy to just watch wrestling? All right, there we go. We're on picture-to-picture break, and so now I will be your commentator for the picture-in-picture here. Orange Cassidy and Phoenix just battling up. Oh, referee has completely lost control of this matchup. Everyone just going to the stage here. Remember, it is to the referee's discretion to count of 10. But right now, this matchup just so important that there must be a winner. The referee just letting these guys brawl all over the place. Holy cow! Chuck Taylor just coming out of nowhere with a barrel roll like. It wasn't a barrel roll. I just wanted to say barrel roll. It would have sounded fun. It wasn't really a tope suicida because that's usually over the ropes, but just rolled himself onto the big crowd there. And now Chuck Taylor taking Penta close to the ring. Best friends in complete control right now. Penta is being singled out here by the best friends right now. Chuck Taylor sends Penta inside the ring, and now Penta all alone. Death Triangle just still on the stage there. Cassidy for the cover, count of 2. Penta able to get his shoulder up there just before Cassidy can make the 3. There again, right now, Death Triangle still taken out on the stage there, still trying to get their bearings together. Chuck Taylor now inside the ring after Cassidy made the tag. And now in the corner, you can see that Ray Phoenix slowly making his way back. Him and Pac are now back at their proper corners. Penta able to kick Chuck Taylor in the face and kicking Trent in the face. Penta makes the tag, and in comes the bastard Pac. You can tell he's definitely got to be freaking angry after the onslaught that was received on the stage there. Pac just stomping a mud hole in Trent right now. Pac has got Trent in the corner. So if you're watching, I'm doing picture-in-picture commentary. Oh, man, Trent is getting launched hard in the corner. They're literally bounced off of it. Yeesh. I felt that in my spine. And Pac just taking his time. Nothing a little fancy, just using his power and his legs, just stomping away. But now uses an elbow strike on the back of Trent's head. Remember, Trent had an injury on his neck beforehand. Now Pac just trying to slow the pace down with a chin lock there. Grounding Trent right now, just keeping the pace slow so that he's in control right now. AEW Rampage, so now we're probably coming back from commercial. So if this is your first time with us here on the stream, I do picture-in-picture commentary to keep things entertaining. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. Oh, as some people might find that silly, I like that Trent was trying to guess when that Phoenix was coming in for the kick. Honestly, I think I would give the trios titles to best friends. Both teams absolutely deserve it. I think they're both incredible, but I think I would really love to see the best friends with some titles around their waists. I'm glad. I was worried when Trent and I think it's Rocky Romero. I hope I get that right. I was worried when we saw Roppongi Vice more often than we saw the best friends, and I was like, don't do that. I love me some Chuck Taylor. I love me some best friends. Here comes Cassidy and Phoenix. Wait. No tag was made. Oh, the double Hurricanrana. Oh, here we go. The bastard Pac and Cassidy. I love these guys together when they go singles competition. Reminds me of Revolution. It was one of the best matches at Revolution. And they didn't really do much. The fans made it all happen. Uh-oh, Danhausen's up on the rope. Is he? He's gonna put a curse on Pac. Oh, but Alex Alvarez getting up there. Uh-oh. Alex is gonna get cursed. Alex has been cursed. Oh. That was a really bad curse. Uh-oh, Pac. Is Danhausen going to try to put a curse on Pac? Oh. No curse. But in comes some pulp. Orange Cassidy. Tope's up. I'll let Alex Gallagher do his job. I got to turn the volume up a little bit so people can hear. Oh, Pac just has some of the best selling that you see in pro wrestling today. Like, if you have to watch this matchup to see that tornado, that spinning DDT that Cassidy just did. Pac folded up like in an accordion. Like, people say that a lot, but it's true. I like when they say that. They heard the footsteps. Oh, Stud Dog Millionaire. In comes Chuck. In comes Penta. Oh, Phoenix. Oh, just a smack to the back of the head there. It's a simple maneuver, but man, that'll disorient you. Ooh. Ray and Penta just collided heads there also as well. I don't know if it's just me, but I think Chuck Taylor looks a little bit different. Oh, that backstabber. Oh, I love that wheelbarrow splash. I think, is Alex still down and out? I think Alex is still down and out after that curse blow. Oh, soul food. There we go. Soul food half and half combination. And gotcha. I love that. I love when Excalibur says that. You got to give the people what they want. Right back elbow. Go Trent. Another DDT. But this time it was Phoenix who took it. Oh, the cutter. I can't remember who's the legal man. I think. Oh, go Cassidy! Holy shit! Orange Cassidy actually pulled off the German suplex. You just never think about him doing something like that. Oh, Penta. Sliding knee strike. But I think Phoenix is still the legal man. Uh-oh. Ray Phoenix rolls through. Wait a sec. Looking for Crunchy. Oh, super kick into the code red. Oh, man. Again, like I said, this is exactly what you need tonight. After all the backstage bullshit that happened, you just need some good wrestling just for the fans to really just forget about what happened and enjoy and have fun. It's really what you needed. And thankfully, we have in AEW, we have a lot of good-ass fucking wrestlers. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Cassidy, best friends may do it. I think they're going to do it. Come on. No, Pac broke it up. I want the best friends to win. Come on. You'll never get a better moment like that. We need Danhausen to put a curse on Death Triangle. Oh, wait a sec. All three members inside the ring right now. Looking to finish this. Oh, triple super kick. Wait a sec. Oh, my God. Triple destroyer. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Death Triangle, I think they're going to do this. Oh, Fear Factor. Oh, that's it. That's the end there. Wait a sec. Chuck is... I can't remember. I think Pac is... I don't know. I guess Pac is legal man. I thought it was Penta. No way that anyone's getting out of that. I don't mind it, but I really wanted to see the best friends pick that one up there. But I mean, Pac fucking deserves it as well too. I mean, hell, they all deserve it. Lucha Brothers, former AEW World Tag Team Champions as well, and now trios titles. Best friends one day will have it. I think they will. I think one day the best friends will have it. I want it. Okay, wait. I didn't hear what he said.
Here with Dark Order because of injuries, unable to compete for the vacated Trios Championship here tonight.
Yeah, well, Tony...
Excuse me, Tony, sorry. Shut up. Andrade sent me here to get this signed. For some reason, he wants you to work for him. So let's get this done.
Okay, I don't know if you understood what I said last week.
Don't touch me.
But Dark Order is not for sale. Your last name is the assistant. Read it.
Oh my God. Wait.
Oh, wait.
I don't want to speak with you. I want to speak with him.
No. The only thing you're going to be speaking to are these fists.
Wait.
I'd love to. Who said it for you? Wait. How was that about? Who is this about?
They might get 10. Andrade might actually get 10 to join him. Because I mean, you notice 10 was wearing a different mask, and like, always pay attention to the subtleties there. I mean, Luchasaurus never changed his gear, never changed his mask back to the original with the green and black. And, he just stuck with the black that, he had with Christian Cage. So Luchasaurus never changed, and he turned heel on Jungle Boy, And Christian's injured as well, but I mean, it was a good moment that we saw happen All Out because Jungle Boy will get his revenge on Cage at some time. I have faith in that. But we saw 10 has a different mask. So will he take off the mask when he joins Andrade, or will he join Andrade? But I really feel that that's coming. But slowly and surely, man, we're starting to see things change in the Dark Order. I mean, John Silver, Alex Reynolds, and Evil Uno and 10 are like the only members left. Anna Jay left. And unfortunately, they got rid of Stu Grayson. Love Stu, but, Tony can't keep everybody. I think this is a good time if you guys will give me a moment. Gotta take care of some personal business, and I don't want to end the stream and then just do it a part 2. I don't want to do that. So I will be back in just a few moments. Enjoy the again. This is the perfect time. Commercial break. Gotta do what I gotta do. Too much water. If you get my hint, all right. All right, I'm back. Sorry. Again, had some personal business to take care of. Again, you know what I meant. But looks like I had a good time to do it. Commercial break and then a recap of just what happened. There we go. Penelope. Kip's out there too. I love it. I was worried that when Kip changed up his whole new gimmick, I was worried that Kip wasn't going to be there with Penelope. I didn't get to see the match of Kip and Penelope. I thought that was on the pay-per-view, but apparently that was on the open card. Excuse me, jeez. Man in the box, huh? I love it. I called it. I called Tony Storm. I met Tony Storm. I told her that she's got this in the bag. She's gonna do it. Don't tell me it doesn't look good around Tony Storm's shoulder. I was surprised though in Chicago that most of the fans were actually cheering for Jamie Hayter and not as happy for Tony Storm, but people like Jamie Hayter. So it's not. So an eliminator is not for the championship. Okay. So what the eliminator match is? It's taken me a while to figure this out. Basically, you win the matchup against the champion, and then you'll get a title shot. And I love it. Penelope, she's a hell of a talent, and I think, one of these days, she's gonna get that big win. I truly believe it. Oh man, look at the headstand by Tony. Transforms into a grounded headlock there. The women just, showing off their groundwork here. Big time shoulder tackle there from Tony Storm, really knocking down Penelope. Yeah, nice move, Penelope. Pull her in like that. Where's Kip? Kip better not be in the crowd. Jesus, big time shotgun drop kick, and Penelope. Oh, sweet cheek music. That's what they call it sometimes. Oh, fuck. Freaking drop kick there from Storm. The baseball slide, that's what they call it. I didn't know Tony had a tattoo. Not that that really matters. Where the fuck is Kip? I think Kip went to sit down in the crowd. What the hell, Kip? Anyways, we're in picture. So here comes my commentary. Penelope Ford just laying in some hammer fists right across Tony Storm's face there, taking advantage of the situation as Tony went head first into those steel steps. Penelope Ford just slamming the head of Tony into the. Oh, wait a sec. Oh, big time shoulder tackle there with a little bit of twist there from Penelope Ford. Taking control right now is Penelope as she locks those legs around the head of Tony Storm, choking her out, just putting more pressure as Storm's thrown against the rope there. Penelope Ford just taking advantage of the situation in any way, any means necessary. Oh, just that whiplash effect, pulling Storm by her arms just to, again, whiplash her throat first into the top rope there. You do whatever you can in a matchup like this. Penelope Ford wins this matchup. She gets a title shot against Tony Storm, so you got to do whatever it takes. Oh, wait a sec. O'Connor rolled there by Storm. Penelope pushes her off, and again, Tony just goes throat first into the ropes as Penelope uses the drop kick to the spine of Storm. Aubrey gets the count of two. Tony Storm gets her shoulder up there at 2.5. Penelope Ford has got to stay on Storm. She wants to win this matchup here. With both women just taking the time to catch their breath. When you're a matchup like this, you got to pace yourself. Penelope laying in the corner, going for a little bit of the handspring into the forearm. They're just taking control of the situation, talking some trash. Penelope just throws her boot right in their face. Oh, Penelope just flattening Tony Storm face first on the mat. Again, a count there. Storm kicks out of the count of 2, though. That's exactly what you expect from your AEW Interim World Champ, AEW Interim Women's Champion. Saying it wrong. She stays strong, and now Penelope put it in the surfboard stretch, a classic submission hold there. Just wrenching the arms in the back there and has the knee in the spine, but Tony Storm gets to a vertical base and looking to reverse the pressure, but nice move by Penelope. She let go of the hold and just knocked Tony Storm down with a forearm there. And we're back from commercial, so let's let the commentators do their job. Uh-oh. Penelope looking for the corkscrew. Oh, went for the shoulder tap. Yeah, why is Kip in the crowd, though? Kip, your wife is in the ring. You should be at ringside, not ring crowd side. Unless Kip is worried he'd have to start cheating. Uh-oh. Penelope's in a seated position. They're not calling it sweet cheek music. I thought that was actually pretty interesting. Oh, that would look like shit. I hate the jumping DDT as a finish, though. I like the pile driver better as Tony Storm's finisher. But I don't want to say it sucked. It didn't look as clean, but you know, it happens. No such thing as a botch, right, Jericho? Move the candle over.
On Sunday, I had a competitive match with a hell of a match. Huh? Toe to toe. The kid beat me. Well and done. No problem. But he got his just desserts. Welcome to the business, kid. You're 13. Welcome to the real world. Deal. Huh? And as we're taking care of just a little bit of business, welcome in the kid. Action. Bronson.
Don't ever in your life try any coward stuff with my guy. You understand me?
You want to walk in willy-nilly, no problem, into our world? I don't think so. Not tonight, not any night. You do not belong in the wrestling world, Action Bronson.
I hear you coming to Queens soon, huh? That'll be in my backyard.
Queens, Arthur Ashe Stadium.
Come see me there. Hook is crazy. You don't know about me.
Spit in our faces the 21st. You're gonna get a face.
No way. Action. Yes! Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Shut up, shut up. Fucking piece of shit. No. I can't believe they're actually running with this. I mean, what a dick! Must have been worried that Max was going to say something about Punk or something.
I'm sorry, Buffalo. Y'all here to hear more stupid, horny rap jokes from the Acclaim?
Scissor me!
I got a joke for y'all. I actually got a joke for y'all.
And you got small pieces. Swerve's funny.
But no, for real. Hold on, let me cut you off right there, Swervy boy.
Yeah, go gun! Go Billy boy.
I don't know if you're listening or not, but this ain't your house no more. This is Daddy Ass's
This is Daddy Ass's
house.
house. Everybody loves the Acclaimed.
Because of all of you, in 2 weeks, Arthur Ashe Stadium, New York City. It's the Acclaimed versus Swerve and Our Glory 2. And your uncrowned champs, we're taking home gold because
Everybody loves the Acclaimed. Scissor me, Daddy Ass. I love it though. Like they're running with what happened at All Out. Like Swerve Strickland, you know, came out there acting all heelish. Out comes Jericho. Jericho's next, or cutting a promo. We're not sure which. But I love that. I love that they're running with that. I think when you have gold, you got to strike, or it's called iron. When you have iron, you got to strike. When you got iron that's hot, you strike with it. However they call it, I don't remember. But again, I think that this is all that you really needed with tonight. You don't need to, come in with moments of being like, oh, let's talk shit about, the Elite or Punk or whatnot. No, we're just gonna let that play out. That's, we'll be paying attention to the news, about what's gonna happen, later on. But right now, all that we really need from Tony Khan and the wrestlers is just good wrestling, and I think that they're doing just that. Okay, this little. I swear, I think that's a peanut. Put my elbow on my desk, and there was like a peanut shell there or something. I don't know. I don't even remember. I don't even remember having a peanut. This is a stimulating conversation that we're having right now. Oh man. So I apologize that for those who are just joining that or for those who will watch later on that this stream has been this long. I went live earlier. I was expecting to be talking for 30 minutes about the whole Punk and the Elite situation that happened, but I got through that in about 18 minutes, and then I had time to kill, so I overestimated. I'm still a little new to pacing myself with the live streams here every Wednesday with you guys. But hey, I think it's kind of fun that, we're getting new people here every week that are joining in. So thanks guys for tuning in. And there's a Culver's commercial on that is making me a little bit hungry right now. But yeah, no problems about that. She got a nice smile. You know what really pissed me off though is like they just showed I don't know if you guys know it concrete mixers, that's what they call it at Culver's, like a McFlurry at McDonald's. I used to work for Culver's, and a lot of times people would order those mixers, and they always did, and they usually did like Oreo or M&Ms in there. I was like, dude, just go to McDonald's. At Culver's, you got freaking Butterfinger, you got Reese's, you got Snickers. We got different flavors that McDonald's don't have. Just go over there. So there you go. That's your little cheat plug, Culver's, and you didn't have to pay me for it, or I guess maybe when I worked there, you paid me for it. So, but it doesn't count anymore. I didn't get paid for that. But we're on a TNT commercial now, so I think we're about to go back live to see Le Champion, Chris Jericho, the Wizard. The Demo God.
Back live on Dynamite with Anna, JAS, of course, and here we have Santa Barbara, Taikate, Chris Jericho himself, celebrating the big win on Sunday at All Out.
Big win? How about a gigantic win over Brian Danielson? And you know why? Look at me, Shivani. I'm better than ever. Let me give you a little history lesson. 400 years ago, Ponce de Leon went searching for the Fountain of Youth. He didn't find it. In 2022, Corazon de Leon, Chris Jericho found the Fountain of Youth. And I'm drinking it in, man!
Yeah.
That's why I was able to beat Brian Danielson on Sunday at his own gate. I am now the best wrestler ever, the best sports entertainer ever. I'm the BWE BC.
What?
BC? BWE BC. Hashtag it, Tony.
What does that?
That's another reason.
What does it mean, though, Chris? Please.
Brian Danielson again next week on Dynamite, and I'm going to go on to Grand Slam and become the world champion for the 8th time.
But Hangman's also
This
fighting.
is my championship. AEW is my company, and this is my epic locker room, and no one is taking that away from me ever. Ever. When it comes to the Jericho Appreciation Society, I got two little brothers. Spanish God, Sammy Guevara, taking on Darby Allin.
I can't miss that one.
It's Darby Allin. This Friday, your little turtle-loving ass is getting beat.
We don't want turtles. And my little brother, Danny Garcia, the biggest match of his career tonight in his hometown of Buffalo against Wheeler Yuta. Now, Danny, I know you're going to win because I believe in you. But because you decided to leave us alone last Sunday at the championship celebration, my celebration, I told you and I meant it. We're going to leave you alone tonight. You're going to beat Yuta, but you're going to have to do it without the Jericho Appreciation Society. Isn't that right, Sammy?
Sorry, Chris. Look how sexy we are. Jesus Christ. Look at these abs, baby.
Here we go. Excalibur Taz, back to you guys.
Wait, and I didn't choke someone out, though. She didn't choke anyone out. God damn it. You're fucking up now, Tony Khan. I'm just kidding. I thought that was weird when Anna would just do that. Oh, poor. With no music. Oh, we got the old theme song back. I think I like this one better though, because I think like when you try to enforce like people trying to chant Wardlow, like I think it pushes people away. It has to just be a natural thing. Not that the old theme song wasn't good. But I think I like this one better. I hope Tony Nese is happy though, because like I think Tony Nese is a good talent. And I just hope that he's happy with what he does here in AEW. Yeah, at least he's because Tony Nese, wasn't getting much attention in WWE. Would it be a different story these days with Triple H? Who knows? But playing with his titties. What the fuck? Don't touch. Oh, I just love when Wardlow just throws it back and hits the lariat. And we're getting Hangman versus Bryan Danielson next. Just putting my fan a little bit closer here so I can actually feel some of the cool. Wardlow setting knees up for the power bombs. And woof! He threw a little bit of torque on that one too. I don't call it the power bomb symphony. I call it the power bomb of destruction. I think that's more of a dangerous, destructive name. Smart Mark trying to get Tony Nese back in this, but I think once you just take in too many of those power bombs, you're over and done with, pal. Wardlow just sandwiching, squashing. Well, I don't mean squashing, like, that. Oh, wait a sec. Wardlow's not done. I'm going to go for another powerbomb on. Oh, wait a sec. Remember, Wardlow and Smart Mark Sterling have a little bit of history as well, too. Oh, yeah. Wait.
That Wardlow's lost it. That the momentum's gone. Wardlow should do this. He should do that.
Well, let me tell you something. Wardlow is the TNT champion. And it's time for me to remind everybody in that locker room, everybody in this business, and all of my fans that have stuck by me since day one.
I like how they're just talking about it. That they're acknowledging. I like that they're acknowledging it. Like, because you can't just, like you can, just sway away from it on television if you want to. But I like the fact that they're acknowledging it. They're like just talking to you. Like you hear about it on the internet. You hear that people are talking about it, like that Wardlow's lost momentum, and that, it probably pisses, Wardlow off or some people back there. And to acknowledge that, just like, you know what, you think that? I'm going to show you that I have not lost anything. But I really like that they acknowledge that. I maybe some people might not like it, but I do.
Ever since we both started this company, we've been competing against each other. Darby wins the TNT Championship. Sammy wins the TNT Championship. Sammy does something crazy. Darby does something crazy. But the one thing we haven't done is become the AEW champion. One time I would have considered you a friend. Now, I don't think anybody respects you. I'll tell you what, I'm not even going to have to come out there with me. If you want to win this championship fair and prove to everybody that you don't need anybody except Sammy Guevara, do the same.
Ooh, I like that. I also like this. Bryan Danielson, Hangman Adam Page. Dynamite wild card. That's interesting. Let's see. What does William Regal have to say about the Man in the Mask today? My peanut fell underneath my laptop now.
This is the trilogy. Hangman, Extended 3 that's coming at you in a second.
William Regal. Oh, thank you, Mr. Regal. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. Both men could definitely go over here. Hangman definitely. I think I'd like to see advance here, just because of after everything that Punk did. I think that he could deserve it. And I mean, Jericho, maybe he wants to screw over Danielson. You could always do something with the Jericho Appreciation Society. So, but this is interesting. Both men baby faces now. Let's see this one here. Oh shit! I'm getting a buffering now. Crap. Jump to live. Hope I didn't miss nothing. Ah, crap. Wrong time for this to happen. Maybe I'll turn my Wi-Fi off and see if that'll help. Okay, wait. All right. So they got finished with the lockup. Sorry about that. Sometimes buffering happens. You know what it's like when you're watching streaming stuff. Definitely weird. Is CM Punk still going to be in the game fight AEW Fight Forever after everything? I'm pretty sure it's going to be in there. I mean, I've heard that Cody Rhodes is still going to be in the game. Whoa, nice roll through from Danielson. Reverses the pressure as Hangman has the knuckles or the hands out. Whatever we'll call it. Just nice groundwork wrestling here by both men. Hangman was looking for a kip up, but decided to roll through. Ah, come on. I'm going to try this. I'm going to X out, and then I'm going to go back in. Sorry, I fucking hate when this happens. I'm streaming, and then all of a sudden, we got some troubles. No bueno. No good. I'm live. I don't know what I've missed. I'm assuming that both men have just been, still kind of trading holds back and forth. Let's picture looks a little cleaner, so hopefully that's a good sign. I apologize that happened. Again, you guys kind of know what it's like, when things start buffering. I got fucking chops. I got my family using Wi-Fi upstairs. I'm using Wi-Fi on my phone, Wi-Fi in here, and I'm in the basement, so it really doesn't help. Nice movement there from Danielson. Doesn't want to strike with Hangman, so he takes Hangman down to the ground. Into a surfboard, but breaks down the legs of Hangman. Too much damage on those legs is going to make it a little harder for Hangman to nail that buckshot lariat. Fuck, those chops. Oof. God, Hangman's just throwing everything that he's got in those chops. And Danielson's the best person to take the chops because his chest always gets fucking red as hell. Sometimes even gets purple. Danielson grabs the arm of Hangman and throws him. Wait, Hangman returns. It was Danielson. Need a bit of small water break. Oh! Big forearm as Danielson falls onto the ring apron. Hangman springboards into the lariat. As Michael Cole would say, that's vintage Hangman and a Page. Hangman pacing, just letting Danielson get back into the ring. Oh, nope. Punch outside. Lands on his feet as Danielson takes control of the arm. Oh, sends Hangman arm first into the turnbuckle post. And we're going to... Are we in picture-in-picture? We are not in picture-in-picture. What the hell, guys? Come on. You don't do picture-in-picture for Hangman Adam Page and Bryan Danielson? What are you doing? You don't do that. What the hell? I have not watched Rick and Morty in so long, but now everybody's a part of the journey now or something like that. I got no idea. This is all very strange. I got no idea. I've stopped watching Rick and Morty. Somebody's gonna probably write in the comment section about how dare you. I wish I liked coffee because this Dunkin' Donuts commercial about pumpkin cream cold brew looks very tasty, except I know I don't like coffee or frappuccinos, whatever you want to call them. If it's got a coffee taste to it, I don't really do it. What we got? I still can't believe no picture-in-picture for Bryan Danielson and Hangman Adam Page. What are you doing, Tony? I want it. This is a good match. You gotta give it to the fans out there in the crowd. What about the fans here right now? Am I live? I am not. I am. Damn it. this commercial about these earbuds or whatever had like a kind of like a flavor like peanut butter cups. I got some Reese's peanut butter cups. Whoa, how did he do that? He pressed a button and turned from day to night. This is a smart house. Good editing, I guess. The new C-Class, whatever that means. I can't really skip ahead because I'm live. It said that, like there's a little not ad button, but there's a little ad box that tells me when an ad is on, and then I could scroll through this if I wasn't live, but I am live, so I got to wait for the commercials to end. So, but again, I think we're having some good wrestling here. I can't wait to see the match come to take place between Hangman and Bryan Danielson, which should be coming back on pretty soon as we're done with this health commercial that is showing pizza. And who doesn't love pizza? Don't tell me vegetarians, because, you got cheese as well. That's why you always do pizza. I don't know. You gotta say something to keep the fans entertained. Oh, here we go. That's a weird transition. But here we go. Danielson taking control. Oh, stomping the arm of Hangman. Clearly been working that arm. Ooh, running drop kick. That wasn't even like the usual Danielson drop kick. That was like a shotgun in the corner there. And I think that might be the lariat that Hangman uses for the buckshot as well, too. So that's, smart wrestling from Danielson as well. You just think about that one. You take out, and especially, you take out the arm, makes it hard for Hangman to flip over to hit that buckshot lariat. Smart wrestling. You just pay attention to those details, and you have a little bit more fun. Danielson just still taking control over the matchup and taking the chop. We'll turn the volume back up because, again, picture in pictures, I do the commentary. But, yeah, Danielson just targeting that arm, not going for the kicks to the chest. He's going into the arm. There's the fall away. Eggman calling on support from the fans, trying to get them to cheer him on as he goes for the kip up, and he does it. Time to do some cowboy shit. Eggman launches himself out of the ring and just Danielson right on the head. Yeah, I noticed that. I noticed that Jericho said that he's going to face Danielson again. And I'm like, wait a second. I was like, isn't he supposed to face Hangman on a page? I hope that's not a spoiler, because that would be fucking weird. Ooh. Death Valley Driver! I love the Death Valley Driver. Like, that, I love. It's a move that people use, quite frequently. But man, is it a hell of a move! Should position the fan a little bit further out here. Got to feel a little bit more of the cool air. I love the pacing of this matchup here. It's striking hard, but at the same time, they're also pacing themselves, making you hold on to every moment of this matchup here. Oh, Hangman looking for Deadeye, but sorry, I'm commentating when I'm supposed to be letting them do it. I just want to make sure that I'm also talking, because otherwise, what's the point of you guys watching if I just let them do all the work? Ooh, right in the ribs. Danielson nails that drop kick, and we know he doesn't do just one. Going for the second and just catching Hangman on the side of the ear, it looks like, from that camera angle. Pop up. Whoa! Nice counter from Brian. Danielson nailed the roundhouse kick to the head. Almost knocking out Hangman. Jericho. And is Jericho? I don't really know the WWE way of watching the camera, of watching the TV. I forget. If Jericho's doing that, that's great detail because he's a sports entertainer. And look at this, Danielson. He's not targeting the chest. He is targeting the arm of Hangman Adam Page when he does those kicks. Danielson, the only man who ever gets to hit that roundhouse kick. Danielson's not going for the stomps like he usually does. He's going to the top rope. Oh, great recover from Hangman. Nails that forearm, but he had to use the bad arm. And Hangman having to use that arm for all of his moves there, for the chops, for the elbows. Still to come tonight. Danielson or Garcia and Wheeler Yuta in our main event. And I think that's the last match that we got. Oh, the fall away slam. So that's awesome. That means that we still got timing on this matchup here. And then we have a great timing for Daniel Garcia and Wheeler Yuta. Hangman on the outside of the floor, looking to call for that buckshot lariat. But the arm has just been worked over. And also Danielson, smart move, went to the outside of the floor. And there we go. We're going in picture time. And as I said earlier, Danielson on the outside of the floor. He felt that buckshot lariat coming. He knew that Hangman was on the outside of the floor. And so Hangman is taking some time to allow himself to catch his breath. Danielson on the outside also trying to catch his own, but now Hangman travels to the outside of the floor, not going to allow Danielson too much time to breathe. Hangman just right in the face of Danielson. And just whips him right into the barricade. And now Danielson taking a seat on the chair for himself. And I think Hangman's going to make Danielson feel a little bit of the same pain. Hangman definitely still favoring that arm there. Coming in for a running start. Big time, big boot. I couldn't see if he caught him right in the chest or across the head, but either way, still going to hurt like hell when a man of Hangman Adam Page's size boot comes right at you. Must have been the face because Danielson grabbed at the side of his head there. And now Hangman rolls back to the outside of the floor, breaking the count. Sends Danielson inside the ring momentarily. Oh, but chops him right across the chest. An open hand slap. Again, still favoring that elbow. Keep in mind that is the buckshot lariat elbow. Wait a sec. Danielson rolled onto the ring apron again, but his head exposed and Page making him pay for it. He says, don't leave yourself wide open. I'm just going to take control here. Danielson in a world of pain momentarily as Hangman grabbing Danielson by the hair, trying to pull him up. And taking him to the outside of the ring apron. Oh, wait a sec. This is bad. Oh, that's even worse. Danielson grabbed the arm and pulled it down. Oh, my God. Hangman landed hard on the ring apron with his arm there. Oh, perfect opportunity for Danielson there. A smart strategy from the world's most beautiful, perfect wrestler, Bryan Danielson. Remember, I called Danielson that on my AEW streams, and I have one that's going to be uploaded soon. I recorded an episode of Ring of Honor, but unfortunately, due to bad Wi-Fi down here, I cannot get them uploaded right now. It is taking too long. But we're going back live right now. Both men just staring each other down right now. Solid chop. Oh, God, I felt that one. Oh, nice backslide there, but Danielson rolled through. Oh, this time Hangman has got Danielson for the powerbomb. Almost like a spirit bomb, like Keith Lee would do. Oh, he's a full Liger bomb, but I mean he put a little extra oomph in that one. Exactly, yeah. Fans started to break out into a "This is awesome" chant. The second one of the night. You gotta love it. Again, like I said, this is exactly what the AEW fans, what wrestling fans needed after all the AEW backstage bullshit. They just needed some good fashion wrestling, some good wrestling, and they're getting it tonight. People will have to talk about the suspensions, and they'll have to talk about, the announcement that Tony Khan made, but Tony Khan handling the situation, in my opinion, absolutely perfectly. Hangman taking Danielson back to the top, and Jesus Christ, fucking calm down, Danielson. Almost like kicking it looked like he was kicking Hangman right in the face with those roundhouses. Danielson not slowing down as he's taking nailing those elbows. Those Blackpool elbows. I don't know what the hell else to call them, but every member of the Blackpool Combat Club does them. Hangman lands on his feet. And Danielson takes the full brunt of it. Oh, kicks the arm. Oh, lariat. Almost like a discus lariat. And Danielson somehow is transitioning to the label lock. Hangman Page in a bad situation. He's center of the ring. Danielson has the arms trapped around the eyes. Hangman's just got to position himself closer to the ropes. Oh, but Hangman slips through. That's the best part about when you start getting nice and sweaty like that. You start able to be a little bit more slippery. Danielson just got launched chest first in the ropes and now skins the cat. Wait a sec. Danielson. Oh, a tiger suplex. Wait. Into a cross arm breaker. Oh, Hangman not able to lock his hands there. Different situation. Danielson transitions back into the label lock. Oh, man. Perfect. Oh, no. He's raking at the nose there. Oh, come on. Hangman in a full sprawl position, almost like. Yeah, driving those knee strikes under the head, straight on the crown of Danielson there. Both men exhausted right now. They have been given everything here. And Chan's fight and fight forever here. I love it. And now, Hangman threw everything that he could into that lariat there, and Danielson just says, "Is that all you got?" and starts wiping his chest off, asking for more. That one made a little bit more contact for Danielson, but Hangman, it's hard for him to throw everything that he's got into those lariats. And just blocking it. Hangman trying to fight through the pain with that elbow. Oh, Danielson! Wait, got caught! Did I? 1, 2, 3, no! Danielson got the shoulder up at about 2 3/4 there. And what was Hangman doing? Hangman, this is interesting. Hangman taking a big, going straight to the top, looking for the moonsault. Oh, Danielson has Hangman in position for the Busaiku knee. But Hangman is right there by the ropes. Yep. Smart position there from Hangman to roll outside of the ring. That's exactly what you do. It's not coward shit. It's exactly what you got to do to survive this tournament here. Danielson gonna go flying. Tope suicide. Hangman caught him. Oh, straight on the spine. Hangman not wasting any time, moving as fast as he can. Ari Haramoonsault. I love when Excalibur says that I should have shut the hell up. Isn't this incredible to think that you know, wait. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I was fine with either man winning the contest, but as it was going on, I was like, man, you know, I feel like that Hangman should get something in return after what, you know, CM Punk did. But I mean, you know, Hangman worked his fucking ass off, man, and he's not done. Hangman is not done. You know, this is not the last time we'll see Hangman Adam Page in World Championship spot. Oh, because no.
This was never really about a wrestling match. You know, Christian Cage, the only thing that you've done is prolong the inevitable. Oh, so go get your little surgery. And when you are back at 100%, I'm not just going to beat you. I'm going to take years off of your miserable life, Luchasaurus. You know, it's funny that you used to carry me down to the ring on your shoulders. Because for 3 years, I carried your entire career on my back. I busted my ass week in, week out to make us champions. When everyone said that you were a liability and a joke. And maybe they were right. And maybe what really happened to me at All Out is that a giant anchor was released from around my ankles. Sometimes you can move on from your past. Sometimes you have to destroy it.
Damn, Jungle Boy went all in on that. And you know what? Fucking awesome, man. Jungle Boy went in on everything with that promo. Jungle Boy definitely has improved on his promo game. And you know what? I don't even want to say that he improved on it, you know, because we never really saw it. We never got to hear Jungle Boy cut much promos up until recently. That's another one. That's another star that AEW has created is Jungle Boy. And I love if you, like, during the promo, Jungle Boy, not clean shaven, starting to get a little bit of the facial hair back. And I love that because that was, it's like weird. That was like, you know, when the Young Bucks and Adam Cole were feuding against Christian Cage and Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus, that Jungle Boy was like having like a facial, has had like a little bit of facial hair. It was like a serious side to him, I guess. I think they were going with. And Jungle Boy in the promo had facial hair. So the serious, destructive side of Jungle Boy coming out. But again, I love the fact that they also acknowledge the fact that Christian Cage is injured. And Jungle Boy's like, go get your surgery, do whatever the hell you need to do. Because when you're back, I'm going to take off years of your pathetic life. And it's just, holy shit, man. You did not just say that. He just fucking said that. And now when you think about it, we have about, I'm going to say that the AEW will be coming back. And we'll get to Wheeler Yuta and Daniel Garcia at about 8:40. We have about 20 minutes of pure wrestling. Pure. because of the Ring of Honor Pure Championship between Daniel Garcia and Wheeler Yuta. So should be great to see that. And then the ending is does Daniel Garcia pull it off, or does Jericho, turn on Garcia? I wouldn't mind that. Oof. Again, I can't stress this enough, is that all that we really needed, tonight after everything that went down on, Sunday, Monday, stuff that we're hearing on Tuesday, after all of the AEW backstage bullshit, everything that we heard, this is exactly what we needed. Just good wrestling. That's all we needed. We didn't really need about, I don't know. You get what I'm saying. We just needed some good ass wrestling. So good stories that are still, playing out. So, I don't know if I talked about this much, but Malachi Black, may have been granted his release. I don't think that has been confirmed at all. But, wait a sec. I forgot about the Stokely Hathaway.
I know. Everyone wants an explanation from the king of ladder matches, Stokely Hathaway, about what I did at All Out. I'm going to give it to you. All Out was the greatest moment of my career. Excuse me? This brother right here is telling me that we low on time and to wrap it up like I don't work here or something. That's crazy. That's crazy. Listen, when I have a microphone in my hand, you need to give me the same respect that you would give your own father. You hear me? Go.
I kind of like that. Oh! I like how W. Morrissey's standing in the back, just, his arms across his chest. He's like the big muscle. Who's the other guy? I know the Gun Club. I know W. Morrissey, Ethan Page. I like the fact that the guy was like backwards rolling twice. Who's the other wrestler that's by Ethan Page? And sorry, I don't know that guy. Damn it. Number 4. Holy shit. Guevara and Darby Allin fought 4 times. Ooh, that should be a good one. Claudio and Dax Harwood on Rampage. Can't miss.
World Championship has always been the workhorse championship. It's defended everywhere, around the world. Doesn't matter. This title means everything. I understand that coming to this match, I'm not the odds-on favorite. Okay, I'm just a tag team guy, right? But I fight. Every night I fight. I fight with my heart. I fight with my soul, and I fight for my family. Because in my opinion, if I lose this match, that's you, Claudio. That's you taking money out of my family's bank account, and that's just something I can't have. Claudio Castagnoli and Dax Harwood for the Ring of Honor World Championship, and I hope you're ready.
I don't know if we're ready for that. I don't know if you can predict what the hell is going to happen there. I mean, I think it's a Claudio win, but I think the fans win. Next week, Jericho Danielson. I like the fact that they're using, the times that people have been world champions from different companies even. I love the fact that they're doing that. Shit, this is next week. Oh, no, September 21st. Okay, I see it. Because this is September 9th? 7th? I don't remember. Who's this? Wait a minute. Oh, this. What a hell of an entrance for Daniel Garcia. The Red Death himself.
We're joined here at the desk still by Lord William Regal and Ring of Honor color commentator Caprice Coleman. Caprice, welcome to the desk. Oh man, it's an honor to be here on Dynamite with a great team.
Sorry. We're in for a hell of a fight, hell of a dream. Wheeler Yuta and Garcia Part 2 for the Ring of Honor Pure Championship. Now, if I remember correctly, I think there might be some rules with the Ring of Honor Pure Championship. I haven't watched enough Ring of Honor to really know what the rules are, unfortunately. So I'm hoping Excalibur will tell us.
Wrestling championship match. The rules are a little different than a typical AEW wrestling match. AEW championship match. Every match must begin and end with the code of honor handshake observed. Each wrestler has 3 rope breaks to stop submission and pinfall attempts. If the wrestler exhausts all those rope breaks, then they can be pinned or submitted to the ropes. And there are 3 judges in each the time limit draw. You see Jerry Lynn, BJ Whitmer, and Matt Seidel, all 3 men former Ring of Honor champions. And complete close fist punches to the face, not permitted.
That's right. You only get 1. After that, you're disqualified. And the belt can change hands with disqualification.
Very much like the World Men's rules in English wrestling. 1 punch, instant disqualification. And Lord Regal, I have to ask.
I'm just writing down the rules so I kind of remember.
Walking to the jaws of the lion here in Buffalo with Daniel Garcia, and especially having West Side Gun bringing Garcia to the ring.
I'm talking about it, young Wheeler and Soul. We train to fight. We train to fight.
I'm guessing they did the Code of Honor because I kind of missed them kind of writing down the rules that I know. Chanting you're a wrestler to Danny Garcia. 3 rope breaks, closed off or closed punches to the face not allowed except just 1. And then you can win. You can lose the title by disqualification. But I don't see Yuta obviously getting himself disqualified. Garcia just, really backing up Yuta and keeping Yuta moving. Let's go, Buffalo. It's a little strange to hear Garcia hear Wheeler Yuta getting some boos, but when you're in the hometown of Daniel Garcia, it's, a little bit, you can definitely see it. You understand it. But I love it. I love it. These guys just absolutely just, working their technical wrestling. And you like that. I don't know if they're allowed to be I don't know if they're allowed to be outside the ring. I don't know if that was a rule. I don't know if that was a rule that they're not allowed to be outside the ring at all. They didn't, do any battle outside the ring. They just went right back in the ring at the same time with each other. And now Garcia and Yuta just locking up right now. I'm going to need when this is over, I'm going to have to give myself a little bit of small dinner or something. Little bit of a snack before I have to go to bed. Garcia just trying to wrestle Wheeler Yuta down, and now, Yuta takes down Garcia into the cover, count of two. Garcia gets his shoulder up before the referee can count the final two. And Wheeler Yuta just really controlling the arm of Garcia. Take a little bit of a water break here before I start blowing out my lungs with my commentary. And now Garcia Yuta still having control over Garcia with that arm there. Garcia trying to fight out, but Wheeler Yuta just has such a tight grip on the arm. It's hard for him to fight out of it. Oh, great move there from Garcia. He wasn't able to break out of it, but goes for the first rope break there to have to stop the count there. So Garcia only has 2 rope breaks left. I'm actually kind of keep track of that. See, I do a good job of now writing my notes down. 2 ropes left. It's close enough. Oh man, wow! You should have seen that. Garcia was actually holding the ropes open for Yuta, and then instead Yuta rolled onto the bottom rope. So whether Garcia was actually going to let him get in the ring, and be a nice gentleman, or if he was actually just tricking him, either way, Yuta said fuck you. How do you spell Yuta's last name? I think it's Yhuta. I feel like I actually got that right. And they're going for a chop fest, or they were, last I saw, but Garcia now has the upper hand over on Wheeler Yuta. Yuta on the floor. And now Garcia going for the cover. Got a count of 2 there. Yuta was able to get out, and Garcia just sweeping the boot across the face. And we're back live. That's exactly what I said, Excalibur. Nice insecurity, and got Garcia on the side of the head as well as on the ear there. It's got to be a disorient there. Ears ringing. Jesus! I've never seen something like that. It was like a flying clothesline from Yuta. Like, even leaped into it.
To exhaust one of his rope breaks, that is crucial in a match like this.
Garcia disrespected Wheeler Yuta by just scraping his boot across the face, and Yuta returning in kind. Fans obviously not liking it, because it's Garcia's hometown, but hey, you get what you give. And now both men just trading shots with the chops. Fisherman suplex there. I thought that was a fisherman. You're just taking control over Garcia. Garcia just laying on the floor, trying to, catch his breath momentarily, but Yuta's not going to just sit back and let him take it. Again, Yuta just working over the arm there like he's done. Oh, kicked right to the chest. Oh, just an open hand slap across the face. Backdrop suplex Garcia into the lariat. And another backdrop suplex. Wheeler Yuta gets up with a lariat to his face for his troubles. Deep cover there from Garcia.
I made a decision. He's better off out of the BCC. We need opponents like Daniel Garcia. We need great opponents to wrestle. Sure. Otherwise, that makes sense. Yes, it does. It's going to make Wheeler a better.
And that's a smart thing that Regal just said. That he said that he doesn't want Daniel Garcia in the Blackpool Combat Club because people like Wheeler Yuta actually need to fight against men like Daniel Garcia. Is that a detail that we should pay attention to? Was that just something that was said? Will Bryan Danielson have to kind of change Sir William Regal's opinion? But Yuta just going suplex crazy. Got the waist control. He nailed the 3 German suplexes. Looking for a 4th, but Garcia grabbing at the leg there, I believe. Able to turn his body in. German of his own. And he's got the waist control. Looking for a second one on Wheeler Yuta. Wheeler Yuta was reaching out. Perhaps going to have to use one of those rope breaks to save himself from the Germans. The suplexes, of course, is what I mean. He's got the 3rd one. Looking for a 4th one that Wheeler Yuta was looking for. Yuta able to looking to fight out of that 4th German suplex. Oh, Yuta's got the German. They're just trading German suplexes here. Into the 5th. I mean, it's the 2nd one of this German suplex, but he's nailed a total of 5. And Garcia, we're going suplex crazy. I think Brock Lesnar would even be proud of this German suplex city. Or the suplex city. Looking for the one more, the crowd chanting for one more time. Garcia, Yuta, they're both trading positions, looking for that suplex. Was that open hand slap to the back. Wait a sec. Garcia. Jesus! Yuta just got sandwiched on the German suplex. Picture. Thank you. I want to see a Daniel Garcia match that's not in picture. I told you all that Daniel Garcia is the man who is the present and the future of AEW. That's another star. Again, if you're worried about the Bucks and Kenny being suspended and Punk, possibly getting fired, or also going to get suspended, you shouldn't worry about it too much because we're in safe hands with the stars that we have from, the guys who came from WWE, and we got the stars that Tony Khan has made here in AEW. Wheeler Yuta, a star. Is he, world championship star? Not there yet, but, he could be. But, right now these guys are main eventing, and they're putting on a good show because they can produce a good main event match. Not everyone has to be Roman Reigns caliber to have to be, or John Moxley level to be, on the main event. You could just put on a good ass fucking wrestling match to have your main event be in. And it's for a championship, so that, it makes it even better. Oh, God. Yuta just stepping on the face like, Garcia, his head was like sandwiched on the turnbuckle, metal steel there itself, and Yuta just had his foot, squashing his head there. So I got a little bit just talking about, everything else. Oh, wait a sec. Yuta took off something from the turnbuckle. I didn't see what it was, but whatever happened, Garcia made him pay and threw his chest right into the turnbuckle post there. Oh, now Garcia squashing Wheeler Yuta's head against that turnbuckle steel post. Again, I really don't know what to call it, but the steel buckle, perhaps. Garcia taking Yuta, looking to bring him. That's a weird camera angle. There was a camera angle where you could just see the ref, no wrestlers. Garcia looking to bring Wheeler Yuta back inside the ring the hard way with a superplex from the outside of the ring apron to inside the ring. We'll see if he can connect it. He's looking for it. Oh, we managed to get Wheeler Yuta onto the top rope. Superplex. That's a hard fall for both men. But Yuta obviously taking the worst of it. Garcia not able to follow up as the exhaustion's completely setting in, but now we're back live. Let's let the commentators do their job. Oh, I don't know. I remember there's no interference allowed from the Jericho Appreciation Society. Both men have just got to. I mean, look at this. You're like paintbrushing your opponent with the amount of, open hand slaps to the face. And that one really knocked down Wheeler Yuta. Yuta was like this. He looked like he was frozen in place. He looks like he's frozen in place. Referee count. Giving Yuta the count. Could almost be a knockout here. That would be something. Yuta's got to get to his feet. Up at 8. Garcia looking for the Red Death. Or the Dragon Tamer, okay. Jericho watching on. Cheering on Daniel Garcia. He's not there ringside, but he's cheering him on. Oh my God, cinched in. Yuta having to use a rope break, and I cannot blame him. He's got 2 rope breaks left. They're both 1 and 1 apiece. 2 rope breaks left for both gentlemen. Punch right. Oh, that was one punch. Yeah, one more closed fist by Yuta, and he's disqualified. And if he is disqualified, the championship would go to Daniel Garcia. Oh, is it 2? I thought it was just 1. Looking for the Dragon Tamer once again. Yuta is center of the ring. Jesus Christ, look at that. Oh, submission. Yuta using the label lock. But, yep, into a knee position there is Garcia to quickly break it up as best he could to get a small relief there. Yuta, looking for the seatbelt. He wasn't able to hook the leg. Yeah, Yuta normally nails the seatbelt, but wasn't able to lock the leg there to stop Garcia. Figure 4, no. Garcia back in the Dragon Tamer. Oh, how many times can Wheeler Yuta withstand this? Wheeler Yuta trying to gain anything. Wait a sec. He's got a submission, but what happens? Wheeler Yuta is trying to get. Wheeler Yuta had to tap. Had to tap out there. Garcia did it by himself. No Jericho Appreciation Society. The Ring of Honor Pure Champion. The wrestler. And wait a second. I got the confetti. What a nice moment for freaking Garcia. And wait a second. They got to do the Code of Honor. Garcia's got to shake the hand of Wheeler Yuta. And wait a second. Danielson out there. Got to do the... Gotta do the code of honor. Garcia wins, but wait a sec. Don't shake the hand of Danielson first.
Brian Danielson, of course, a former Ring of Honor Pure Champion. There you go.
You gotta love it. You gotta love it. I love just after a hell of a fight when you get the what the fuck? What is Danielson doing? Danielson taking the championship and he's putting the title. Danielson putting the title on Garcia. Does that fit around the waist of Garcia? And watch this. Jericho. Garcia shakes the hand of Danielson, and I don't even know if Garcia sees that Jericho's out there. What an ending. What an ending. Hell of a match. That's a great way to close the show. Just good, pure professional wrestling. So again, some closing statements that I want to go over. Let's go over the situation with the Elite and CM Punk. That's obviously a big talking point. The Elite have been suspended. CM Punk, we don't know just yet, or maybe it's been announced and I didn't see because I was, busy doing the live stream here with you guys. Not that that's a bad thing. I love doing this. It's a lot of fun. We should find out if CM Punk is going to be suspended or if he's getting released either by the end of tonight. Maybe it's already happened, or we should find out that tomorrow. That has been what I have heard that will be happening. But again, I think that Tony Khan has really handled this whole situation perfectly. Could the media scrum have gone better? Absolutely. I think that, that could have been handled much better, but the aftermath of what has happened after the fight, Tony Khan, I think, has done a great job. Again, they couldn't put out any statement, because of some legal situation that was going on. So you can't really make a statement during that time slot, I guess. But Tony Khan has done a great job. He, booked a trios titles match to crown new champions. I wanted the best friends to win it, but hey, Death Triangle, they're a good team to also win it as well too. I did call it. I called it when I said there was a tournament and that MJF did not have to be in it because he already won the championship. He already won the poker chip, so he's already got a title shot in the future. And let's go over, a little bit of MJF. He was baby facing it up and healing it up at the same time with the crowd. And then Moxley came out and said, "You're full of shit." Pretty much. I'm surprised that Moxley actually said, "You're just full of crap." This is John Moxley, bro. You're supposed to cuss. But then MJF went back to classic MJF mode that we know that he is, and actually did a pretty good job of healing it up there. And Mox, I think Mox just said everything that needed to be said about being world champion and what it means to be in this company. He said everything that needed to be said about what some of the boys are probably thinking about in the back, about how they feel. And again, I said this a lot during the stream, but this is really what we needed for tonight. We didn't need people to come out and talk about, trash talking CM Punk or, saying something about the Elite. We don't care. When it's airtime, when the cameras are rolling, we really didn't really need to hear about, any of that stuff. We'll already hear about that stuff as it is, going into later on tonight. People will talk about it. I've talked about it a little bit. What we needed tonight was just good wrestling and good storytelling, and I think we got that. Tony Khan delivered on every point here tonight, and I want to thank him. I want to thank all of you for joining in as well too, because again, the Elite, Punk, the Elite is suspended. Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks, we just got Kenny Omega back, and he's already been suspended. But we're gonna be okay. Even if Punk gets fired or suspended, we're gonna be okay. We have a lot of wrestlers here that are very talented that can carry this company. Now, is it gonna hurt financially? I don't know. That's not really my expertise as a consumer of that point. I just know what I see on my camera with wrestling, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the wrestling tonight, and I will say that if you're a wrestling fan, you should be watching. I think that this is going to be a very exciting time to watch just good wrestling and some good storytelling that's out there. The Acclaimed, I think that it's going to be their time to shine, man. But again, there's lots to love here. We're going to be okay. Even with some of our favorites that are gone, it's gonna be all right. We've still got a lot of people here that we love that are really gonna take control of the situation. They're gonna make the most of this. So that's all that I really want to say. I know that there's been a lot of time that you guys have been was on the stream here, and I apologize. I did not think that I was gonna get through my intro that quickly, so I could have shaved off about 18 minutes here from this stream, but I hope you enjoyed. If you stuck around, if you watched this, really appreciate all of it. If you guys want to, super click the subscribe, Coffin Drop that like button, and comment down below of anything that you want to. Let's see. Usually on Wednesday I say stay elite, but that just doesn't feel right tonight. So stay cool is what we'll go with, because stay elite, is kind of like the elite, So, but it feels a little weird to use the elite right now. So, stay cool, guys. Peace, love, hugs, and all that, jazz baz. You know what it is. Oh wait, I don't want to edit. I pressed the wrong button. I'm near the end here, and I botched it up at the end. Holy shit, man! I deserve some punishment. If I had someone that was with me, I'd tell them, you know what, you gotta chop me for my punishment. All right, guys. That's it. Again, I'm gonna be putting link. I'm gonna put in the description. Well, I don't need to tell you all this because we're at the end of the video already. So, but I will be putting a time slot when we went live for AEW. So that will be in there for other people. But yeah, thanks guys and all. Take care and hope you have a great rest of the night. And I know this has been a long stream, but I thank you all for joining in and watching. If you watched all of it, much love for all of that. And again, I'll see you here next week on Wednesday. We are here doing live reactions every Wednesday night. So thanks guys very much again. And I'm just gonna shut the fuck up now because it's time to do that. It's time to go to bed. Great night of wrestling. Get some sleep now. Enjoy it, guys, and just remember, that you can watch the backstage bullshit that's been going on, but honestly, just appreciate the wrestling. And I want to give one last message. This is not to the fans, but this is to the wrestlers that are backstage in AEW. I doubt they're going to hear this, but I hope that with the decisions that Tony Khan has made, I hope that it has made the people happy. Now, there are probably going to be some people that are upset that the Elite got suspended because they're like, oh, they were just standing up, to Punk's bullshit. It's just like, but it was a fight. People have to be held responsible. If one man's held responsible, other people have to be held accountable as well, too. That's just how it has to be in the nature of the business. Again, if the Bucks started the fight by actually knocking down Punk's door, that's just wrong. Your EVPs, you have to be held more accountable, in my opinion, for having more of a responsible role. So, but I hope that with the decisions that Tony Khan has made here, I hope that it is making the wrestlers a little bit more happy and trusting in the process that Tony Khan has had. Yeah, that's all. So again, that's all for this, guys. Thanks very much for tuning in, and I will see you all next week for Wednesday when we go live again for Dynamite, and tune in for Rampage because it looks like it's going to be a great card. It's going to have Dex Harwood and Claudio, Darby Allin, and Sammy Guevara. You know those guys always put on a banger, so don't forget to watch Rampage. I will be tuning in. I don't really do live streams from Rampage. Maybe I'll do it this week. We'll see. I'll think about it. All right? All right. I'm going to go now, so that's the end, guys. Thank you very much, and enjoy. Enjoy your night. Nothing left to enjoy here, so. All right, goodbye.